G'day guys, Sean here from Outback Equipment. Today we are out here in the beautiful New South Wales mountains in Barrington Tops. We're here with Mr. TJ Jack himself. How are you, mate?
Good morning, Sean. Good. Yourself?
It's yeah, I'm good. It's pretty early this morning. So
it's chilly.
We're gonna have a look at your car today. This thing, it's come a long way since you first picked it up not too long ago. How long?
It's only about a year old, I reckon.
About a year old?
A bit over a year, and just getting it ready to go do trips like this and have a good time.
Yeah, beautiful. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get stuck in. Talk about the front end. What have you got going on here?
Start at the front. We've just got the Ironman bull bar and lights on, just mainly so you can run through the bush and not damage your car too much.
Yeah, you decided to go with the hoops rather than the kind of those modern bars?
It's the modern bars do look really good on the Navaras, but I thought I'd go with the Ironman just because it's like the only hoop bar that I actually like for the car.
They show off a lot of tyre, hey, they sit nice and high up there.
They did a really good job, so I'm happy, and yeah,
awesome.
It's
and
worked really good.
Ironman lights as well?
Yep.
They did the job?
Good. Yep, yeah. I don't do that much night driving, but they have worked really well when I needed them. So.
Yeah, awesome. And no winch in there?
Not yet, no.
Not yet? Don't get stuck, do you?
No, I've got other people to help me.
Yeah, beautiful. What do you got under the hood? You got fairly stock engine going on so far?
Yep, it's basically stock, apart from the airbox, but we can pop it.
Have a look.
We have the in-house snorkel and airbox.
In-house fab?
Easy bit of...
No gas struts?
No, it's no Ranger. So yeah, it's pretty dirty actually, but
that's all right. These are the bi-turbo engines?
Yes, just the twin turbo one. So totally stock apart from the snorkel and airbox. And I think they did the piping all the way to the engine as well. And they gave me this fancy little shroud. Yeah, that's about it though.
Makes a good noise.
Yeah. Oh well, it's very noisy. Yeah. I recommend anyone who wants a quieter one gets like a flat filter instead of the pod filter, because the pod's very loud.
A lot of induction noise.
Yeah.
Mine's very much the same.
You don't have to worry about loud mud tyres if you have that.
Well, that's a bonus. Let's go into tyres. You've got wheels, tyres and suspension. There's a lot going on here. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's the methods, the 301 methods with a 17-inch on and the 295 Maxxis mud terrain tyres.
So it's 17 by 9, is it?
Yeah.
With a slightly bigger than a 33.
Yeah, they're in between 33, 35, which I think works really good on the Navara, because the 35s, they're good, but I don't know, some people have trouble with them being just that bit too big. Yeah,
right. You don't have any issues scrubbing or anything like that?
No, yeah, it's good.
And then it looks like Superior gear under there?
Yeah, we've got Superior's full kit through the whole vehicle. They do all the springs, shocks, control arms, a lot of stuff.
Everything?
Longer brake lines. Yeah, the works. There's so much I can't really remember it all in one go. But
yeah, fair. And it rides pretty well with kind of the setup that you currently got.
Yeah, I'm glad I just went the full kit off the bat, and it's all just designed to work.
Yeah, it's all done.
And it's really good. It's been working great.
Yeah, awesome.
You get that long travel, and yeah.
Flex it up on some of these tracks.
Yep.
Awesome. And anything underneath? Any bash plates or anything like that?
Yeah, I've just got a stock bash plate in the front, and then the two middle ones underneath, as well as the Harrop E-locker in the front.
Right, yeah.
Because we're twin locked in this.
So twin locked on 34-inch tyres, it makes the nav pretty capable.
Yeah, with that long travel, it'll
get you anywhere.
Drive some scary stuff.
And then moving down, we've got some bar work.
Yeah, we've got the sliders from SC Fab. So I've been really happy. I haven't had any issues. I've landed on them a couple of times and they've caught the car. So
that's what they're built for.
I've still got my sills, as you can see.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, they did their trick.
So in terms of like the suspension, the wheels, tyres, like the underbody protection, your sliders, they're kind of like the core components along with the bull bar that you kind of modify first.
Yes.
How long after you picked up the car did it all happen?
It looked pretty similar to this within probably 2 months.
Yeah, nice.
I did a lot straight away very quick, and then then later down the track came the train canopy and a few other things.
Yeah, so you were running a tub for pretty much the first year or so before.
You used to have the tub and like the tub rack with the tent on that, which was fine. It worked really good. Drove really nice.
Did the job.
Yep. But now we've gone this, and it's game changer.
Leveled up. Yeah. We'll dive into the train canopy in a sec because it's pretty impressive what you're got going on back there.
Yeah.
On the roof, let's have a look at that. We've got a fair bit going on up there. A couple of new additions.
Yeah, we've just got a rack up there, just trying to level it off with the tent a bit.
Yep, Pioneer platform on a backbone by Rhino.
Yeah, yep. And it's been fine. I haven't had it on there long, so I can't really complain.
Yep.
Some people go on about the wind noise, but as I said, the snorkel kind of drowns it out.
Yeah, snorkel tyres, you don't hear the wind, do you?
No.
And if you do, just crank up the stereo a bit.
Yeah, or just put the window down.
Yeah, that too. Awesome.
So
the kind of setup that you've got here, it looks like it's a bit of a hybrid. Like it looks like it's going to be a bit of a beast on the tracks, but you can also live out of this car for a really long period of time.
Yeah, because I originally wanted it to be good on the tracks, but now it's sort of turned into a tourer as well. So it is a bit of a hybrid.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Let's dive into the train canopy setup then.
Okay.
So this is obviously the biggest change you've had to the car, a bit of a train canopy setup by Mitz Alloy.
Yeah, Mitz.
Walk us through it.
Mitz came and did the tray and canopy. It's been amazing. So it's basically their 1700 tray with all the fruit on it. So it's got the toolboxes, under drawer, trundle drawer, the water tank in the headboard, and it came with the canopy as well. So it's got...
Is that a 1500 canopy?
It's a 1400 canopy.
Yeah.
And it's fitted with like the ladder tyre carrier.
Yep.
Rack.
Get up into the tent through the ladder, that makes it easier.
It's been really handy. I don't have to carry the ladder for the tent, so yeah.
Nice. And then on the inside there's it looks like a home kitchen,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, so we've got the drawer system and table, which works quite well. Been very happy.
All the essentials in here, kettle, paper towels, beers.
A few lollies.
A couple lollies.
We've got the Bushman's fridge, and it's all run by the Red Arc system.
So that's the Manager 30 with the Red Vision.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're good. Sean, you're good.
That's a pretty serious setup. You got
the Manager 30, the inverter, the 100 amp hour lithium.
100 amp lithium. Yeah.
Run by the Red Vision management system.
Yeah. Awesome, because you can always see like where your battery's at.
Yeah.
How much power your inverter's drawing, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that battery's quite good. We had the lights on all night in the fridge, and it's at 81%.
And any solar?
I don't have the solar panel, but it's alright. It's rigged, ready to go, but I don't have it yet.
That's the next mod.
It is.
Just got to find the time.
Yeah. I'll definitely get one. I just haven't. I was waiting for the roof rack. Now I got it. So.
Yeah, sure. So pretty simple setup with your outlets on the 12 volt system. A couple of SIG sockets, USB sockets.
Yes. Yep. You're right. 2 USB, 12 volt outlet. I think we got an Anderson plug underneath in there. But range, you can expand. The options are endless.
Yeah.
The expansion is there.
Whatever you need.
You can do what you need down the track if you need it.
Yeah, so say you wanted to add in another battery and beef up your inverter, you could easily do it?
Yep, yeah, easily. It's set up so it's almost plug and play if I wanted to do that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And the fridge, it's not a chest fridge. This is something I'm seeing a lot more often with some of the vehicles that we're checking out.
Yeah.
The upright fridge. What size is it?
It's a small one, it's a 65.
Okay.
So most people get the 85 because it will actually fit quite well. But this is all that was available at the time for me.
Yeah, okay. You get a bit of space on the top as well.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of storage in the back of this thing.
Yeah, so that's the main reason. If you have a fridge slide and drop down, it's very heavy and you're using a lot of room. So.
Yeah, fair. These things, we're looking at like, 20 kilos all in just with that fridge, whereas the drop slides are almost more than that by themselves.
Yeah, it was crazy, yeah. So, there's heaps more room and it works well. You can see all your food when you open the door.
Yeah.
Some people whinge about the cold air falling out, but I don't know. If you don't leave the door open, it's okay.
Yeah, never had a problem.
Yeah.
And no more Eskies.
No more 12 volt Esky.
No more 12 volt Esky. Awesome. All right, what else have we got? Have you got onboard air on the car at all, or do you?
I'm working on that now. I'm going to put a tank and outlets either side.
Awesome. Make it a lot easier.
Yeah, that's one thing. So we're doing the winch down the track and the onboard air. A few other little things, but.
This thing already unbelievably capable, but once you get all those things sorted, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, well, it just makes life easy. Mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Being able to air up like anywhere really quickly would be a real bonus because now it's not all that easy. But
Yeah, fair. You carry around like a little portable compressor or something?
yeah, and it's seen its days. It
a bit
rattles
old.
and it's come to pieces, and yeah, it's going to blow up, I think.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm hanging out for the onboard air.
Yeah, awesome. It's a game changer when you get it on board.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So it's a pretty heavy looking rig all up with the big tray, the big canopy, the rooftop tent.
Yeah.
Have you had it weighed at all?
Yes, unloaded without the gear or me in it. It was under GVM by 200 kilos.
So you got about 200 kilos of wiggle room to
Yeah,
load
so
it up.
it is very close. I mean, even if you fill it with people, you're at GVM.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
That's
I've got basically everything to do the upgrade anyway, so we'll look at doing a GVM upgrade pretty
Yeah,
soon.
get it all engineered and
Yeah,
certified.
Then I can go even. I should be fine to carry gear as well then. So.
Yeah, fair. That's it's a scary thought. A lot of people are driving around without knowing the weights of their cars.
Yeah. It's shocking how quick it adds up. I mean,
And these Navs, they have a slightly lower GVM than something like a Ranger or a D-Max or something like that, don't they?
I assume so because of the coil suspension.
Yeah,
So
fair.
we end up with, it's not quite the same as leaves.
But you do get that articulation.
You get that really
Comfort.
cool walking
Yeah.
diff under the back there, and
Yep. And notice there's no tow bar at all.
no, that's just because I'm really bad at towing.
No jet skis?
Nah,
No jet skis
no
at home?
jet ski.
Awesome. It leaves the back of it really, really open so you can really see everything working underneath it.
Yeah, a lot of people wonder why it looks different. Mine, it's because of the spare tyres not under there,
Yeah.
and I don't have a tow bar. So
Yeah.
you see it the whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it easier. You do a lot of beach work in this thing.
Yeah.
You can get into the chassis rails with the hose quite easily.
Yes, it's actually really handy to clean. You can sit under there and
Just hose
clean it
away.
out. Yeah,
Obviously, this thing's been modified by you've done a lot of the work yourself on this thing.
yeah.
What are some of the favourite things you've done to it?
My favourite thing would be the front locker. Having a
Yeah.
twin lock car, it's going to be from now on for the rest of my life.
First thing you do?
First thing I do.
Right.
It's unbelievable. Like that, and then the sliders.
Yeah, of course. Got to protect.
It's weird, but I think I'd be happy with stock everything if I had the sliders and the front locker.
And a front locker,
Because
right.
you're like, almost unstoppable straight away just doing that.
Yeah, there you go. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah.
Front locker, first mod that you would ever do. So you really see the difference between before and after just turning it on or off on some of these harder tracks.
Oh yeah, you have the confidence not to be afraid to just pick a line and know all 4 tyres will turn.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Like these things come with a factory rear
Yes.
E-locker,
Which is really good, yeah.
and you put a front. Is it an E-locker?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Parrot E-locker.
Parrot E-locker. Yeah, with a twin lock and the big tyres, this thing would be absolutely incredible on the tracks.
And then the long travel is just the next step again.
Yeah.
Like you don't flip wheels.
The springs in the back. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
And have you been able to tackle some of the harder tracks up in Queensland, or?
Yes, yep. I haven't had the canopy off the tray yet, but I assume it's going to be quite a lot lighter without the canopy on.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a jack-off canopy. It comes off quite easy.
Okay, so you've so far kept it all together, but you're planning you can kind of take it on and off when you're doing the harder stuff.
Yep. So we'll go and do some hard tracks. I've done like the little red track at Glasshouse and that, which is pretty serious stuff.
Not a lot of people can say that they've done it.
Yeah, and it was shockingly fine. Like didn't have any problems. So
Walked its way up.
I had a really good spotter, so I've got to give some credit to them.
Yeah,
'cause,
always handy.
yeah, it's a scary track. So
Yeah, it sure is. That's
it's a
a
lot.
rough one.
It's a lot different when you get to it in real life and you see it.
And you're faced with this sheer cliff
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, and then this tight little chute.
Yeah, awesome. And last thing, outside of obviously what we spoke about, how heavy the thing's probably over stock, fuel economy. How's that look?
We think it might have a mass airflow sensor, dirty sensor at the moment.
Oh no.
It's starting to be pretty average
Yeah.
on the trip just down here. Normally it gets about 600
Okay, to a tank.
like this. It gets
And it's
about
just
600.
the stock tank?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think just everything you add, like the roof rack and the tent and the canopy and the weight and the wheels, and it just adds up, and
Gets up there, yeah.
fuel economy just diminishes every
Yeah.
time you add something to it.
Yeah, everything about modifying vehicles is a bit of a way off, pro and con to everything, isn't it? Bit of extra weight, bit of extra comfort, whatever it might be.
So yeah, fuel economy is not as good anymore.
Yep.
I was really happy at the start, and now it could be better, but
Everything just drops it down a little bit.
there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. I mean, you build these things to tackle the tracks and go on big long adventures around Australia, and
Yeah, it's still fine.
the cost of fuel is nothing compared to the adventures that you get to have.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Love it.
I think we've got to mention it's got the drifter rooftop.
It does, yeah. So what made you choose the rooftop over the swag? You don't like the swag life?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
Although in the cold it's probably nice, but yeah, I really like being up high off the ground. So.
Yeah. Well, we're up in Barrington Tops at the moment. It's pretty cold.
It's cold.
I think we had about 8 degrees, 10 degrees overnight. How was it up there?
I come from 38 degrees to 8. A bit of a shock.
Yeah, raining, wet, cold. How was it in the tent?
Yeah, it's fine. It's dry and it's a bit cooler than I'm used to. But
yeah. A couple extra blankets up there do the job.
Just me on my own. This big area. It's hard to warm the air up in there on your own.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it was good.
Awesome. I mean, that's the longest debate in four-wheel driving and camping. I feel like the difference between a rooftop tent and a swag. Which one do you choose?
I hate rolling up wet swags.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
We had to do a bit of that this morning.
And then even a sandy swag.
Yeah.
I really hate that.
Yeah, on your knees with the brush, trying to get all the sand out of it.
That is at the beach, being up there, just closing.
Pop it open.
Yeah,
ready to
pop
go.
it open.
Fastest camp setup ever goes to you, I reckon.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Well, that's a lot of information for the guys watching. Any final thoughts? What's the next big things outside of the ones that we spoke about? Where are you going to take this thing? What's the next big adventure?
Oh, the next big, I'll probably go north up to Five Rocks in Byfield National Park.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
Looks really nice.
Beautiful snorkeling and spearfishing up there.
Yeah, it looks great. So, and not a lot of people, well, a lot of people know, but it's not really that well known.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and hit a lot of places this year that aren't as well known. So, go see for myself.
Yeah, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for showing us around the car, man. It's awesome. This thing is an absolute weapon, and I'm sure a lot of people watching are going to be very jealous when they see this thing on your channel, just getting around Australia. So.
It's good fun.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
Well, yeah, thanks again, mate.
Thank you,
yeah, let's get to it.
All right, cool. Let's go. Hit the day.